So, going to do something a little bit different. I've picked up myself a, they call it Everlast. It's by Rocketbook. It's an intelligent notebook. I think it's now called the Core. I bought it under Everlast, but I think they've had a bit of a shuffle around in their naming. It's a digital notebook. So gone are the days pieces of pads of paper this thick, and once it's full, you chuck it away. We're in a digital era now where we're using a lot more PDFs for work, leisure, and for everyday life, really. So what this is, it comes with a pen. It has to be this particular pen made by Pilot. I think it's supposed to be pronounced friction, but it's the way it's spelled. It's a friction. Anyway, it's a gel-based pen that takes a little bit of time to dry. Anyway, let's open it up, have a little look inside, and see what it's all about. I've actually got two here. I've got an A5 size and an A4 size. This one's actually for my dad for his birthday, so I'm not going to be opening this one. I'm going to put this to the side. This is going to be my one, but let's have a look. So, simple packaging. Green. Okay. Nice. There's a little cloth, microfiber cloth, some description, and there is, oh, I'll tell you here, pen. So I should have a look at the back really before we open it up. So erase with moisture. The Everlast is an endlessly reusable notebook you can use with any pen in the Pilot friction line. Everlast pages look and feel like normal paper, but are actually composed of a synthetic blend of polyester. Within 10 to 15 seconds, you get it, you can read that. Cloud connected, so you can use this with lots of services, including Google Drive, Dropbox. You can use your email, OneNote, Slack, Box, whatever they are, iCloud, iMessage, OneDrive. You get the idea. And you got these 7 symbols, which I will get into when we get into the book. But yeah, that's that. So we've got a little microfiber cloth. Look at that. There's a pen. I've actually bought a few more pens. There's a pack, mixed colours, blue, green, red, black. There's a black one here. Interestingly, this one comes with a lid, which I don't know about you, but I don't particularly like lids because I tend to lose them. But these ones clicky, which are quite handy. So the book itself, it feels like a notepad with quite a few pages missing, to be fair. But it's got, I don't know, just say 15, 20 pages, a little instruction manual in there. Oh yeah, you do need to download an app. It's available in both app stores, the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. I've already played around with one of these. My brother's got one of these pads, and we was playing around with that, and which made me want to get one. So if you download that, it's all systems go basically. So there's handwriting recognition. There's all sorts that we get into. So you have this black border going all the way around, which sort of determines the outline, if you get what I mean, rather than if you had two white bits of paper on top of each other. It can't really sort of distinguish where this piece of paper ends. So it has these black pieces, so when they overlap, it can quite clearly see all 4 corners. If you look close, there's little tiny dots. There's a lined version. There's also a version that's got a weekly planner set in there, and a few other 7, I think there are. But I went for the dotted version because it's more usable for what I need it for. So anyway, in the bottom left corner or the right corner, there are little tiny QR codes, and I don't know if they are. Oh, they are unique. Okay, that's interesting. I'm guessing that's so it can sort of see which pages you've got. Anyway, you have these 7 symbols. You have a little rocket here, a diamond, apple, bell, a clover, star, and a horseshoe. And these are also, I don't know if the camera can pick that up, on the bottom of each page, very, very faintly. and this is quite important. So what you do, right? So say you take a note. I wouldn't be writing this. And yes, I'm a lefty. Let's just say this is a new pen, by the way, so it's probably not. Right, okay, so excuse the handwriting. It's quite nice to write with actually, because it's not paper, it's not textured as such, it's like nice smooth to write with. What I'm going to do, for example, I'm going to put a little cross on the belt there. What we're going to do now is going to jump into the app. So when you open the app up for the first time, this is what you see. Take notes in your Rocketbook notebook or whiteboard with beacons. Oh yeah, also to add, they have another little product called beacons, which are little orange triangles, as you can see in the demo there, that you can stick on the whiteboard, which also have little codes on. So if you're a teacher, for example, with a class of students, they can snap the board and have that board's work saved as a PDF or an image as a text file, which is incredibly simple but mind-blowing, I find. Anyway, so we can skip through this. Send, scan instantly, blast your notes into your favourite cloud destinations, reuse, clean your writing service so it can endlessly reuse it. Okay, sign up. I have actually got an account, but I'm just going to do a little demo account for so I'm going to call this Rocket Test. Somewhat professional. Mission 1. Your first mission is to set up a destination. Don't worry, we'll guide you through it. Let's go. So email. So as I've set up this fake email as rockettest@test.com, I do apologise if this is the real email address, so you're going to get a lot of weird emails. The destination screen is where you set up and manage your cloud storage platforms. Tap above to set up a new destination. So email is set up as this. I am actually going to type in my own email address just so I can show you for these demos. So I'm going to skip this a little bit. I've just got a new list. Oh, yeah, mission 2. Okay, let's go. Like last time, we'll guide you through the process. Let's go. Okay, let's allow all these bits and pieces. Right, okay. Oh, so before we get too carried away with ourselves, what have we done here? So they're all set up to Rocket Test by default. Let's just have a little run through. So go to this one here. So what you have, file type, so you've got a choice between PDF, JPEG, or a GIF. I'm going to keep it for PDF because that's what I prefer. Bundle scans. Now what this is if you've got multiple pages, which you might do, you might want to save that all as one PDF. So if you switch that on, you can scan multiple pages, one after the other, zap, 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 and it will save it all in one PDF. If you turn this off, and you have the auto send on, you quite literally just need to hover over it. It takes about a second, scans it, and it sends it straight away. So I'm going to turn the bundle scans off, auto send on, just because it's more efficient, I find. OCR transcription, turn handwriting recognition, turn handwriting into transcribed text. On. Rocketbook would like to read access files. Yes, allow that. Okay. And what it does here is, so what it would do is, depending on your handwriting and how neat it is, mine isn't very neat, so I'm not expecting it to pick up any of this. It will read your handwriting, transcribe it, and either attach it as a text document or embed it into the text of the email. I'm going to put embed because I don't want too many files being sent about. It's just less data then. So right, that's all set up. Okay, so we're just going to scan. Oh, I'll tell you what, something else I've forgot to mention. Probably the most ingenious thing about this is the reason why I've got this and totally forgot to mention about. It has a titling, a file titling, self-titling, self-naming function. So all you need to do, if you at the top of the page put hash hash, then the word, or any word you want but for this, I'm gonna write title test, then hash. Right, my writing is atrocious, so I doubt it's going to pick it up. But for testing purposes, we scan over this, processing. Okay, it hasn't auto sent, but we're going to press next. There it has detected the title test, and done. Now that's the long-winded version. I don't know why it hasn't didn't do it automatically, but auto send is switched off. So switch auto send on. Sorry, we can't do that because auto send will immediately upload images. Let's turn the bundles off. Right, there we go. Let's try this again. Processing, transcribing, auto sending, done. Now what you can do, this app does have a widget, so you can have a widget on your home screen if you use this a lot. So quite literally one tap, you can single tap, open the app, scan your document, it will read the title, name it, and email it to you or send it to your OneCloud or Dropbox, for example. Well, I don't think it's going to work for me today. Well, it has done, it's all there, but for some reason my phone's just not opening a PDF. I think my storage is full or something, but you get the idea. I'm going to be using this over the next few days and weeks. I'm going to be using this at work and at home. I'm going to set up some different destinations and see how it helps through productivity at work and little ideas. So if I have a little idea for a design of some description, if I have a little sketch, send it off to that little folder or destination and see how it goes. But anyway, I'm going to see how that goes. Depending on how it is, I might do a little follow-up video. Let me know if there's any questions you've got, anything you want to ask about this pretty neat little product. This is the Rocketbook. Yeah, so comments, like this video, and subscribe. Thanks.